It doesn't actually show the chat, it just shows that you became a member. What's up, Billy Aoki? Member for 22 months. What's up, my dude? Gay? Yeah, this whole thing is just gay. 100%. I don't even know if this is working. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. I don't know, man. Hold on. If I do this, and then I do that, and then I do that. Oh, that's what it should have been. Gotta have Urza. Alright, my dudes, I think we are back. What is up, my dudes? And I'm not a chipmunky, yeah. You guys can tell I got old Mikey back. I pulled out old Mikey. Old arm mic. Trusty old arm mic. I don't know. I know the quality is a lot more shit. But I do miss having the arm mic. Because I move around so much with the arm, I can move it with me. Although, he's not as squeaky as he used to be. We see you. We hear you. The video is in sync with the audio. Ayo. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What is up, my dudes? How's everybody doing tonight? It's Wednesday. Yeah, so, it's been a day. Holy shit, right? Holy shit. First I do the shit. And then nothing works. And now it is working. I think I'm not streaming to Twatter. I think I am currently only live on YouTube. So what is up, my YouTubers? I've been thinking about streaming elsewhere because YouTube kind of sucks. I don't know. But other platforms suck also. What is up, Zach, with a $2 super chat? Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Flux up to 15% today. Swinging for the fence, and it is a swing and a miss. Sorry, negative 10% as always, Zach, but always happy to see you. Good to have you here. Flux is late and gay, but that's okay with me. But I'm here now. I was late and gay. I mean, only by an hour. I was supposed to start the stream at 6. I'm just going to end up deleting those ones. But again, I just wanted to... I do believe I hit the super chats before we left. I do like that I have the capability of pulling up super chats from previous streams. Like, I can go... Let's see, how far back can I go? I can go back as far as, like, 2 months. Just looking at some of the old stuff, still funny. And Sticky Widget! Thank you so much, Sticky Widget, dropping 10 gifted Mocha Dick ships. Oh, hell yeah. Guys, you know what that means. You didn't even get a choice. You are now a Mocha Dick by force. Welcome to being a Mocha Dick. It's awesome here. Some choose greatness. And some have greatness thrust upon them. And you have now had greatness thrust upon you. Welcome to being Mocha Dicks. I am going to put out some more member content. I still never put out the fight with Anjanath. I need to do that. And all of our new members, go ahead and give Sticky Widget a big old thank you. To be fair, we've had 3 Flux streams in the last hour. True story. True story. And I need to fix my camera because it kind of sucks. And let me move. I think I'm going to move this here. We'll put that there. And the chat's actually working this time. Before it, I don't know what happened. It did the thing where like it created a secondary stream, but it wasn't really a second stream. Tis life, I guess. Life is full of ups and downs. But I am in a place where I am currently in an up, and we're going to keep it that way because we don't like being down. We like being up, and So I like being rebuffed by Flux. It happens so weird. So, I don't know if I'll be doing. We're going to be the new job is looking for a job. For those of you who were in my stream earlier, you know that I did quit my job today. I will be looking for new employment. Already looking for new employment, but I was just at a place where there were just too many things and too many straws, and then today was the last one. It was just the last one. And I don't feel like a situation was handled appropriately, and so it was kind of like, yeah, it's going to be time for us to move on. It is a new season for us, and where that season takes us, we don't know, but we trust that we'll land on our feet, because, why not, right? My knees are still okay. I'll land on my feet. Oh, well, I don't like that that's half cut off. We're going to move that probably right to there, I guess. And John H. 2004 gifting 5 Mocha Dick ships. Thank you so much for the Mocha Dick ships. It is raining Mocha Dick ships tonight. Woo woo. Don't judge me, I'm weird. That's why you guys love me. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Guys, you now have had greatness thrust upon you. You didn't even get a choice. You are now a Mocha Dick by force. Congratulations and welcome to being a Mocha Dick. Go ahead and give John H. a big old thank you. Oh my god, I love having the arm mic back so much. I didn't realize how much I missed it. I feel like with that mic, I'm constantly like sitting up and leaning forward. And now I don't need to do that. Oh, I can give memberships too. Hang on, I'm gonna give some memberships. Gifting memberships. We're gonna gift out 5 now because you guys don't get a choice. You're gonna be now Mocha Dicks by force. Congratulations to everybody who is now a Mocha Dick by force. Mrs. Flux still hasn't gotten a membership. Ever. I'm wondering if it is a mod thing, if mods can't receive gifted memberships. That would suck. What's up, Dark Lotus? How's it going? Oh, good. Mrs. Flux is here. Thank you so much for coming on back, Mrs. Flux. Phrasing, gotta be careful, you know. But yeah. So, pretty much, like I said, I hit a point today where I'm just... We have to, at some point, prioritize our own health and our own mental health. And when something is constantly making you unhappy almost every day or so, like, why would you keep pushing yourself through that when there is something better out there? Like, I'm not saying, you know, it was definitely, like I said, I enjoyed my time there. For the most part, and I liked the people for the most part, but it was just, my time was done there. My time was done. Thrust upon you, Oh, what's up, Baldo? It's good to have you back. How you been? Probably has the old branded account, but Mrs. Flux's account is technically new. Like, she only made her account when she started streaming like her video games a year ago, if that. It's just one of those things where you hit a point and you're done. And I hit a point and I was done. And that's okay. It's okay to need a change. And so, yeah, it's time for a change for me. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't done like an actual just sit down and talk to you guys stream in a minute. I've mostly been doing video games and video games. I haven't really done any ADHD streams or anything like that. It's been a crazy time. I did make the account for you, Mrs. Flux. So I know it wasn't a super long time ago. What's up, AP? How's it going? So yeah, I'll probably, like I said, my new job is looking for a job, so that'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm like not like I feel better. I feel better. IT Goatee in the house. You get see, IT Goatee gets gifted memberships. I don't think it's a mod thing. I think YouTube has a thing against the gays. Mm-hmm. And certain people. Because it's like, no, Mrs. Flux, you can't get one. But to be fair, it's a handful of people who don't get gifted memberships. Like Melly. Melly never gets a gifted membership either. Start my own business? What would I do? I don't know. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I do think I haven't painted in a long time. I haven't painted since before Jeff passed, and I haven't really wanted to at all. So I'm hoping that, you know, while I am hunting for a job, I can also maybe try and paint again and see if that'll help, you know, get inspiration or something. But yeah, I double checked. Mrs. Flux does have her gifts enabled. That is a real thing. And Sticky Widget gifting another 10 Mocha Dick ships. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yes. Everybody who got a gifted membership, make sure to give Sticky Widget a big old thank you. Because you have now had the greatness thrust upon you. You did not even get a choice. Welcome to being a Mocha Dick. We have fun. We do a lot of video games. We used to paint, but we're gonna get back to it. And yeah, we're gonna keep video gaming and doing all that fun stuff. And maybe I can, Mrs. Flux and I will probably do some. Okay, I'm one of those people where I'm like, I need a job. But I'm like, I also need to like eat and sleep and not spend every second of every day throwing my resume at every site I could possibly do. So I think Mrs. Flux and I are probably going to stream Monster Hunter later tonight. So we'll see how that goes. Mrs. Flux, did you get a gifted membership? Melly, still no. Still no. I'm sorry, Melly. I'm sorry. And Mrs. Flux and Sadie. Sadie, have you got a gifted membership before? It's just sad because Melly and Mrs. Flux, and who else is it? There's a couple other. I think Uncle Buck. Oh, Mrs. Flux. Hey, we could do Minecraft morning tomorrow. Mrs. Flux is right. Maybe we'll do a Minecraft morning. No, you did not. Yeah, and that's the thing, Sticky. It used to it used to prioritize how much you chatted. Like, if you chatted more, you would be more likely to get a membership, which I thought was a great incentive because it's like, obviously the people who are chatting the most. Yeah, AMC Winter Storm. Yes, thank you. Like, it makes sense to give the people who are in chat all the time the gifted membership. So I don't understand how the gifting thing works, because again, there's a handful of people, yeah, AP, that just don't ever get memberships. And it's like, what's up with that, my dude? What's happening? Why are we doing this? Yeah, Mill has a membership. Oh, you got member. Yeah. It's interesting. I still get gifted memberships every so often. I'm trying to think I think the last membership I got was probably, I think, last week. And I think I got an EDB membership. So, yeah, no, it's weird how it works. I don't understand how it works. Somebody, YouTube might, but I feel like it's probably so convoluted, they have no idea. Sticky Widget, thank you so much, dropping another 10 gifted memberships. Holy shit, it is raining the Mocha Dick ships tonight. Oh, hell yeah. Everybody, you know what that means. You are now a Mocha Dick by force. Congratulations to being a Mocha Dick. Go ahead and give Sticky Widget a big ol' thank you. Let me see who got the gifties. All right. Interesting. Oh, hell yeah. Shizzy got a membership. What's up, Shizzy? I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, Melly. NC Wonderstorm. Yeah, maybe, like I said, maybe it goes through like a cycle where it gives you gifts for a while and it moves to like a different section of like the alphabet. That would be it would be fun to come up with a theory. What's up, Corn Pope? How you doing? It's so good to see you, girl. No, it was not a 2-week notice. But I didn't technically walk out. I waited, like, I ended my shift. And then I clocked out. And I sent in my resignation. So, that is the first time I've ever done that. I have never, in all of my years, in all of my life, never done that. But, like I said, when you ask for certain things and they're like, oh yeah, and then you ask for those things and they're like, oh yeah, and then you ask for those things and they're like, excuse me, you need to ask first, and you're like, and then kind of down you for it. It's just kind of enough. It's kind of enough. Can we all quit together? I wish we could all quit. But Mrs. Flex is proud of me for standing up for my own self. And I am proud of me for being like, this is unacceptable, not normal, and not good. Oh, yeah. It's one of those things where, like I said, we've kind of, not that we've been planning for it, but this is something that I have been thinking about for some time. Where I'm like, I should probably start looking. I probably need something different. And then it got to the point where I'm like, okay, I really need something different. And then it was just too much. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be okay. Oh, thank you, Swan Lake Lady. So yeah, we're moving on to a new chapter in our life, and we'll see where that takes us. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it, and I'm excited for the future, because I think we got a lot of good things coming. I think we got a lot of good things coming our way, and it's gonna be awesome. You quit a few weeks ago? Oh, hell yeah. What's up, Torin? Torin in the house with a 10-month member chat. What's up? Thank you so much. Hey, best wishes on the job front. Thank you so much. Like I said, I've got some not solid things, but some pretty good things lined up. So I know that, you know, I know, and Mrs. Flux is so supportive. Mrs. Flux has been telling me to quit for a while. She's like, just quit. Just quit. Just leave. And I'm like, I can't do that. And she goes, why? And I'm like, because I can't do that. And she's like, yes, you can. And I'm like, I don't know. And then, like I said, just today, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't like this. I've said this before. And this keeps happening. So I'm done. So now we're done. And like I said, we're going to find a new chapter in our life and it's going to be awesome. Yeah, fucking scary as shit. And that's the thing. It was like, I'm scared. And Mrs. Flex is like, don't be scared. We got this. And I'm like, okay. But, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I can only put up, like I said, okay. If you were paying me like $100 an hour, oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. I'll sit there and put a smile, but it was not worth it at this point for how it made me feel and everything. It was just no longer worth the time. It was no longer worth the time. Financially. Like, it wasn't worth it anymore. And I know that I can do better. I know 100% I could do better. I am such a fucking good employee. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm a good employee, man. Like, I'm a stellar. I've never had I'm trying to think if I've had a negative review. No. Positive. I'm awesome. Not trying to have a big head, not trying to toot my own horn. I just know that if you treat me well, I will work my ass off for you. Like, if you just pretend to care a little bit, like, just pretend to care for, like, a microsecond about your employee that's putting in, like, time and effort for your company. Like, maybe just pretend to care for a second, and that can go a long way. But when you can't even for a second be like, let me address your concerns. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It's scary because of the unknown, but it's a new chapter where you get to decide what happens next. Exactly. This is my choice. My body, my choice. Oh yeah, exactly, Sticky. Exactly. They're going to blame me for everything for the next 2 months. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and it's funny too because I sent the resignation and not a call, not a text, not nothing in response. Zero. They won't. Like, and that's the thing. Nobody will reach out. Nobody will be like, what, like, should we talk about? No. They don't give a shit. I'm not trying to speak ill. It just, they don't care. So, I just need to go to a place that values the employee as much as the employee values the work. Because again, I actually take pride in my work. I like going to work and feeling accomplished. But like, if you're not going to give that person 5 minutes to talk about an issue, or whatever the case may be, like, I don't know, it feels like, do you care? So, like, why should I care? And I don't want to work at a place that I don't care about. I want to take pride in my work. I want to enjoy my work. I want to make the place where I work better. But if I'm getting the vibe that you don't care to make it better, and you don't want to make it better, you don't care to improve, whatever the case, like, why am I going to put my time and effort if you're not going to put in the time and effort? Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. I just, like I said, I take a lot of pride in the work that I do. And I like to, like, I feel accomplished at the end. When I get off of work at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, I did a good job today. I worked hard and I gave it my all. Like, I love feeling like that. But if I'm trying to make something better and I'm meeting resistance because, well, that's not the way we do it, or whatever the case, it just makes, it demotivates you. It's like, well, why should I care then? I don't know. You want to be needed? Yeah, it's always, I mean, yeah, you kind of, like, that's, you know, you want to be needed. Absolutely. Yeah. Your coworkers have been saying you can't care more you can't care more about work than their supervisors because it drives me insane. Like I said, I just be so... Zach! Okay, hear me out. Hear me out, guys. I have always wanted to own my own business. It would be a bar, bed, and breakfast called the Booze and Snooze. I think it would be awesome. I would love to have a bar, bed, and breakfast and call it the Booze and Snooze. Tell me that is not fucking gold. That is gold. But, you may have said that, but you were willing to. Am I willing to I do admin and, like, accounting stuff. So there's a lot of options. There's an investigator. You'd book it. Don't? I mean, Island thinks it's a good idea. Tell me that would not be, like, it would be perfect. I think it would be perfect. See, yeah, Mrs. Flux knows. I've been talking about the Booze and Snooze for... shit. I mean, probably for 10 years. For 10 years, I'm like, I want to open a bar, bed, and breakfast called the Booze and Snooze. Like, that's what I want. I actually had a bunch of different names for it, but the Booze and Snooze was the one that... It is Booze and Snooze, bar, bed, and breakfast. See, AP, it's a BBB. BBB. It's a triple B. Bar, bed, and breakfast. So it's better. It's better than just a B&B because it's a BBB. At least 10 years. Exactly. When you booze, you snooze. I mean, honestly, like, it sounds like a fun idea. I think it would be fun. You know? Because a bed and breakfast, you're there, for a couple days? And it would just be a bed and breakfast, but, like, also have a kick-ass... Well, maybe not a kick... But it would definitely have a dive bar attached. At a minimum, a dive bar. Yeah, it's a quadruple B. Best. Because it's the best bar, bed and breakfast. The better bar, bed and breakfast. Ooh, I do like that. Yeah, I told Jeff about it. Jeff was down. He was going to be the bartender. Yeah, that's something that's something I told Jeff, and he was going to be one of the bartenders. Best bar... Oh my god, tell me that. I wish I could pull up chats. I don't have the thing to pull up chats, but the best bar, bed, and breakfast in Baltimore. Hell yeah. Although I definitely would not open it up in Baltimore. I don't think that would be the best idea. What's up, Fun Dying in the house? What's up, Fun Dying? It's good to see you. Yeah, that's Yeah. Ew. Yeah. Jeff loved that. But yeah, no. It's something I've been talking about for years, and if I ever won the lottery, it was gonna be like, that's one of the things I wanted to do, was invest in a bar, bed and breakfast. And then it also helps, if people get too drunk, it's like, well, we got a few spare rooms. You can just buy a room. And then, you don't have to worry about driving home because you have a bed and breakfast. Come to Texas. Okay, so we were in Texas for I was stationed in Texas for 2 years. From the end of 2012 to the end of 2014. And I miss Texas. I love Bliss. Well, okay, I hated it. It was horrible, but I loved the Texas heat. And I liked the weather. There would probably definitely be some barf in those bees. Man, how many B words? We could create an entire story just using B words for this best bar, bed and breakfast in Baltimore. Oh my god. But yeah, no, so I mean, life has been insane. Again, this is the first kind of time I'm sitting down and talking with you guys in a minute. It's been a while. Life got crazy, and I mean, you guys know that. I look back at the last 3 months, or 4 months rather, and I'm just like, holy shit. With everything going on, I'm like, personally and in the world, with the whole Elon situation and the whole Trump situation, and more like a third. Is it a third or a quarter of the country is screaming and scared that the gays are gonna have their weddings removed? And it's funny too, because all of the Democrats are like, they're gonna take marriage away from the gays. They're gonna take marriage away from the gays. And they're like, bro, the Democrats didn't do shit for the gays. It was the Supreme Court that made it legal because nobody could fucking agree on it. The Dems didn't do shit. I don't know where they get off on their high horse being like, we helped gay marriage. Nah, brah. None of you could figure out shit. So you had the Supreme Court decide. Which, again, y'all know my thoughts on marriage. Again, love being married to Mrs. Flux. But it's fucking weird, man. Why is the government in my relationship? Why do I have to sign a piece of paper, swearing to the government that, bro, it's fucking weird. Get out of my relationship. Wait, what? Mrs. Flux says, I want to go to my camp, damn it. I want my 3 huts and a cot. For a second, I'm like, Mrs. Flux, you hate camping? You never want to go camping again. But she means the camps. Yeah, we haven't been rounded up to go to the camps yet. Which I'm hoping they let us take our cats, because that would just be so great. But no, we haven't been rounded up to the camps yet. And sadly, they have not annulled our marriage. They're actually trying to... I don't know if you guys watch Financial Audit. It's with a guy named Caleb Hammer. He does Financial Audit. I do love that show. It makes me feel so much better about my financial decisions, because I'm like, wow, at least I'm not that. But he had these guests on the other day, and they were like trains. They were trains, if you know what I mean. So they had a very particular way of thinking. And it's funny because this dude Caleb, he's like, I don't give a shit about politics. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you believe. We're talking about like finances. And they did their best to try and push this, oh, because we're trains and we're gay married, they're gonna annul our marriage. And this dude Caleb's like, really, are you sure about that? And they're like, it's in the lower courts, and they're gonna, and like, they're just literally like trying to talk these like woke left talking points. And he's just like, I don't give a shit, we're talking about finances. And they just kept doing it over and over. And he's like, well, that's verifiably false. Because they're like, oh, Canada's economy is better. And he's like, yeah, no. And then they're like, oh, we're moving to Germany because Germany's more affordable. And he's like, yeah, and they don't have an economy growth. And like every time they tried to say these like leftist talking points, he was like, financially, he was shutting them the fuck. He's like, no, I don't give a shit about your politics, but these are the facts. And they're like, oh, well, what? Every time they tried to say something about how the U.S. like was terrible and like financially like shit, he just came at them with such hard facts. It was beautiful. It was hilarious. And he was like, nope, that's not true. He's like, that's factually false. And just would throw the numbers, and they just have no comeback other than like, yeah, no, it's bad. Well, he just said it wasn't. And it was just crazy to me. I'm like, it made me laugh. I very much like that show. Because again, it's just, I used to think, like, I know I'm gay and retarded, but like, at least I have some type of financial understanding. I know that if I credit something, it's going to get interest. I know that if I spend money, I need to have at least the same amount of money, if not greater, coming in. Like, these people have no idea. They don't care. Like, the dude was like, I don't think money should even exist. And like, this Caleb kept being like, why are we even here? What are we even doing? Oh, I love, he gets so agitated with some of these people. I love it so much because, again, we've gotten to a point where it's near illegal to hurt somebody's feelings. Like, we got close to that point. I think we're moving away from that point, which is wonderful. But we got pretty close to the point of making fun of people being illegal. Or making somebody feel bad be illegal. And like, this dude just roasts these people. And it is so refreshing to see somebody be like, fuck your feelings, these are the facts. Like, no bullshit. A, B, and C. Fact 1, fact 2, fact 3. And they try and bullshit out of their, and they can't. Because numbers do not lie. That's why I love working with numbers so much. Because numbers don't lie, and it's like, if there's a mistake, you can find it. If there's something wrong and the number is off, you can trace back and find it. And I love working with numbers because they just make sense to me. Because typically they don't change. They don't change. Like, 2 plus 2 is 4. And that will always be in every single country, in every single culture, in every single universe. 2 plus 2 is 4. And you cannot change my mind. But anyways, I digress. What was I talking about? They don't ever put money in the coffee. In the coffers. They just spent. Yeah. I definitely. That's another thing. Oh, well, actually, I have time to go get my eyes checked. I have been meaning to set up an eye appointment, but I just, I work 8 to 4, and so not a lot of places. Getting an appointment after 4 is difficult. And typically places aren't open on the weekends. I think Walmart might be. I could try there. But the eye doctor that I go to, they're not open on the weekends. So I can actually set that appointment now. So cool beans. Oh my god, I knew you guys would fight me on this. No. 2 plus 2 is 4. Stop fighting me on this. Stop it. You're a data. See, oh my god, I love, like, a lot of my job was also, like, data analysis and entry. Oh, I love processing the numbers on my spreadsheet. I love my Excel spreadsheet so much. Excel is, like, one of the best tools in the world. I love Excel. Most of the time. Sometimes it's trash, and I hate it. But for the most part, I love my sheets. I love my Excel sheet. I don't know what it is. I like the numbers because, again, like, you're always going to have an answer. And if the answer is not what it's supposed to be, you can find where it's wrong. And that is freaking cool. And Emil with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Numbers aren't lying. Well, they kind of are. They're not. Yeah, numbers will never lie. I love it so much. And again, when it comes to numbers, it's like human error. That's pretty much what you get, is human error with numbers. Because it's like, oh, you meant to put a 3 and you hit 5 or 6 or whatever on the keypad. Oh my goodness. As a data analyst, you can make 2 plus 2 equal 5. But it's not right. That's not how it's supposed to be done. If you follow the rules, 2 plus 2 does not equal 5. 2 plus 2 is 4. I don't care. 2 plus 2 will always be 4. But, oh, have a good night, Emil. I'm also going to be wrapping this up soon because it is almost 8 o'clock and I still have not eaten. I have not eaten dinner yet. I was on the phone with Mrs. Flux. I was on the phone, just being like, this happened and then that happened and then this happened and yeah. So I'm going to probably call it here for the night. Go work on, all the things. Work on the things. And yeah, it's gonna be good. We're entering a new chapter in our life, and I'm excited. This is gonna be good. I'm excited. So, yeah, let me see. Actually, I'm gonna try and redirect. I've never redirected using... Actually, I think I probably have. That's probably a lie. Is anybody streaming? No, but all of my streams are weird. It says nobody's streaming, but I bet it's lying to me. Let me go to the YouTube homepage. Okay, love you, bye! Good to see you, Boosh. Alright, so it looks like we got Squid. Squid is streaming. Gavin Fish is streaming. Val's streaming. Oh, he's got the baby goat cam. Alex Kane. Oh. Yeah, he's not. Vice Baby is currently at work. He's not streaming right now, but he does stream. And if I have any mods, can you go ahead and drop Vice Baby's link in the chat? That would be awesome. If you guys aren't subscribed, you should go subscribe to Vice Baby. He's awesome. Alright, it looks like... Alright, so I'm seeing Val. You guys want to go to Val's Baby Goats? Alright, let me... Aw. I'm grabbing the link because YouTube is being dumb. You guys want Val or Squid? The baby goats or dropped off at Squid's house? Because I can either drop you off with the baby goats or I can drop you off at Squid's. Squid. Oh, you want to go to Squid's because you've never been there? Oh, hell yeah. You'll definitely have to drop her a sub. Hold on, let me get Squid's up here. Alright. Copy. We're gonna get... Ooh, I closed the redirect. There it is. Boom. Alright, so we're gonna drop you off at Squid's. Guys, if you... Oh no, Mrs. Flux lost a subscriber. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Mrs. Flux, what are you doing? Go subscribe to Mrs. Flux. We gotta get her like 1 billion subs. Because she wants to monetize her gameplay. And she needs like 1 billion subs. And we need to get Mrs. Flux 1 billion subs. Hold on, I have to find Mrs. Flux's channel. What? No. We're definitely going to be doing American Truck Simulator soon. I think, we're probably going to be doing it. Oh, thank you, Uncle Buck. Also dropping Mrs. Flux's link in the chat. I think it's over there. It's over there. At least for me. I don't know how it looks for you guys. But yeah. Dropping her link in the chat. So, oh, it's 1,000? Alright, so thank you guys so much for dropping all of my friends and my wife's links. Squid just ended here. Oh my god, no, Squid! I was gonna redirect into you! Oh no! Wait, did she really? Hold on, why am I behind on the stream? No, she's still going. Wait, what? No? Yeah, she's still going. Razilla, are you messing with me? I'm gonna raid her first. I'm gonna raid her first. Oh, hold on. Save. Save. Hold on, let me see what she's saying. Hold on. No, I'm raiding you. No! Hello. Oh my goodness. She's gonna redirect into me. Hold on, let me see. Oh my god, I can't spell rating. Sorry, I kept spelling I kept spelling writing and I kept missing the A and I'm like, no, rating. No, rating. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. That was a mess. I'm like, I'm rating you. Don't end. But I said writing and then I corrected it to writing. That was that was a mess. All right, well guys, I'm rating Squid stream, so go ahead and drop Squid a big old sub and a like and tell her thank you, and tell her that I'm rating her. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. No, I'm not roiding either, but I'm also listening to her in my ear. Like, I had her stream on, so speaking while listening to her while also trying, it's a thing. It's a thing. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for doing all the things. And I will see you guys later. Have an excellent night. Be excellent to each other. And I will see you guys later.